Recently, I was catching up with a good friend of mine from high school, Tony, who just moved back to California with her adorable daughter, Layla. And it was through having a conversation with her that I realized the struggles that she's going through as a single mom trying to find a job. She was letting me know how she's looking for a job that can be able to give her the amount of income that she needs for both her and Layla. But if she went and got a 40-hour-a-week job, then she has to put Layla through daycare for 40 hours. So then she would have to go get another job just to be able to pay for the first job, daycare. But then she would have to put her in daycare for longer hours, and it was just a catch-22. And I asked her, why don't you go and look into some government programs and some assistance programs? And she said, Sherry, I don't need welfare, I don't need a handout. Look at me. I'm able, I'm willing, I'm ready to work. I just need the right opportunity, and I'm gonna keep looking for it until I find it. And that just really blew me away. Ever since I've known Tony since we were 15, she's always been one of those people that wants to work for what she's got. She's always been really independent and a very hard worker. And I just admire that so much. And I was hoping that there was a way where there could be an opportunity where she could have both income and flexibility. And while she was talking, I was just asking myself, what can I do to help? And I joked with her and I said, man, I wish you were a massage therapist or an acupuncturist or a chiropractor or something. Then you could rent space from me at my center and I could help you out with marketing. We'd get you going. And that's the entire reason I started Natural Elements Wellness Collective a year ago, is to be able to provide shared space to practitioners in the health and wellness industry where they could be able to have a fraction of the overhead and just keep more of the money that they made. But of course, Tony didn't fit in those categories, and she said I would love to be able to be a massage therapist or an acupuncturist, but I can't go back to school right now. Where am I gonna find the time to go to school, not make money while I'm in school, pay for school on top of it, pay for daycare? It just didn't make any sense. And I said, what if there was a way where you worked with a company that sponsored you through the entire thing? They helped out with daycare, they put you through school, they guaranteed you a job when you came out, and it wasn't a handout program, it was a hand up program, it was an opportunity program where when you got out of school and you worked for that company, through your employment, you slowly paid off that loan. And here's the kicker, once the loan was completely paid off, that entire client base that you created, you actually got to keep, and you got a chance to be a business owner after that. She said, that would be great if there was a program like that. Sign me up, I'd be the first to do it. And that's exactly what we created here at Natural Elements. We call the program Moms Get Jobs, where we can be able to assist with all of the things that I just said. The only thing that I realize I'm missing as a resource though is to be able to put the finances together to create such a program. It costs $30,000 to be able to put someone through school, help with daycare, put them on payroll, and be able to employ them right after they get out of school. Now, I realized I have a few resources. One is I have the infrastructure as far as the wellness center, the treatment rooms, the equipment to be able to help out. Two, I have the marketing background and experience to be able to book her up with client base once she's out of school and she's hired here. The only thing I didn't have was $30,000 to be able to write that check. So I partnered up with some amazing businesses in the community here, and we were actually able to take that $30,000 price down to $20,000 through some other sponsorships, through some companies helping us out, and some great Persian negotiation skills. And still though, with that $20,000 check, I just wanted to whip out my checkbook and write a check for her for 20 grand and say, here you go, Tony, you can go through this program. Except I just started a business a year ago, and my check would definitely bounce if I had a check for 20 grand. So this is why we created this campaign, to ask you for help. I know I can't do this on my own, and I need help from the community to be able to do this. So if you like what we're doing here, support us. You can either support us by sharing this campaign or actually funding the campaign yourself if you see any of the rewards that you like yourself. Not only are you helping moms get jobs, with Tony being the #1 poster child for this program, but what you're also doing is you're supporting some other practitioners that you can see that are offering these rewards. So you're helping moms get jobs and some local small businesses as well. On behalf of Natural Elements, Tony, and the future moms that are going to be a part of this program, I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time to even look at this, and thank you so much for supporting us in any way that you can.